Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this particular video we'll be going through how to deploy a website on your local computer. And for us to do that we'll be needing a couple of tools. First, again, we're going to be using WordPress, and we'll be using a live server and of course an IDE, which will be VS Code. So first things first, before we get into the video itself, this is going to be a tutorial series, and in this first part it's just how to basically deploy a website on your local computer without you buying or paying for hosting or paying for a domain. Your computer can actually house or host the website itself. So for those of us who are new in tech or new as a web developer, this is a very good way for you to practice how to build a website without you actually needing to pay any money for hosting or for a domain. Alright, so let's get started to get into the video. So the first thing you want to download would be Xampp, and for that you just have to type in Xampp and of course download on Google, on your search bar, search engine basically, and the first search result here is download Xampp. So this is the official website for Xampp, and this is where you can get the Xampp application. So basically Xampp has, of course, it's loads of different operating systems for Windows, even for your local browser, for Linux, and also for Mac or Apple basically. So yeah, just download whatever suits you or whatever operating system that you are using. Just download that and you're good to go. The next thing you want to download would be VS Code. So the same way, same approach, just VS Code download, and voila, again the very first search result here that says download VS Code. Just click on that, it takes you to the official website for you to get your VS Code running. Basically, again, Windows and Mac, depending on your operating system, you download which suits you. So the next thing again would be to download WordPress, and to do that just type get WordPress and hit enter to search. Again, the very first search result here on Google would be download WordPress, right? So it takes you to the official website for WordPress, and you can download that as well. So you can see currently the WordPress version is 6.8.2. Depending on when you're watching this video, that might have changed to a different WordPress version, but at the time of recording this video it's 6.8.2. so you just download that and just wait for it to get downloaded. I already have all of these installed on my system, so I'll just be going straight into the video, straight into it. Alright, so the very first thing that you want to do would be to open your file explorer and click on downloads, of course, or wherever your file, wherever your downloads go to basically. First things first is to open the WordPress that I just downloaded and extract it as well, and so you can see that there's a single WordPress folder here. I'll click on that as well, and I see the file structure for a WordPress website here. So we have the WordPress admin, the WP includes, the WP content, and every other PHP file that is needed for a normal startup or starter template for WordPress. So what you're going to do is you highlight everything, Ctrl A, and you're going to copy that, Ctrl C as well. If you guys can notice, my clipboard just came on, which means I just copied this. You can right click and copy, or however way you want to copy, it's up to you. Alright, then the next thing you want to do is click on the local disk and open your Xampp folder here, and then go to htdocs, right, and you're going to create a new folder. I'm just going to call this folder web, and it's all going to be in lowercase, okay, because it's a URL, so it's going to be using the name of the folder as the URL name basically, so it should be in lowercase. So let's call that web. Now once I'm done creating the folder, naming it properly, I'm going to open it up and paste my WordPress contents. Now while this is pasted, the control panel itself, and you're going to start, I'll just stop this first. Now this is how it's going to be when you open it from the get-go. So you see Apache and MySQL here. So let's click on Start Apache and Start MySQL. Now Apache basically is the live server itself. It helps with communication between database and the client or the front end, right? And then you have MySQL basically is for database management. Alright, which is very, very, very key in any website basically. Alright, so once this is set up, you can see it's all green and you can see the numbers on the screen. Then the next thing you want to do is to create a database for that particular website that you want to build. I'm going to click on admin, and this would take you to the the PHPMyAdmin interface basically. Once that is up, you will be able to manage your database. Alright, just wait a second until it loads up. Let's see. Let's check on this. This is still 17%. I'm gonna speed up this part of the video just so I don't waste your time. Hopefully it should come up. Alright, this is the interface for PHPMyAdmin. Now the first thing that you want to do on the left, on the left sidebar, you can see where it says new. So to create a new database, just click on that, and you can put your database. I'm just going to call this web, alright, just to indicate that this is my database. So web_db, and I'm going to click on create, and this will create a database for you. So basically this database is where your website is going to be living. So all your images, your passwords, everything basically will live in this database. Alright, so now that I have my database all set up, I'm going to go ahead and check on my WordPress. I think it's still pasting, but when it's done, we'll be able to kickstart. So I'm just going to pause the video here again and resume when this is done pasting. Alright, so that's done pasting. So again, I'm just going to go back to it and see that that's actually done. So I can see all the files and folders I've successfully pasted here in the htdocs folder here where it says web. So next thing I'm going to do is open my browser and just type localhost and that's localhost actually, and /web. Alright, I'll hit enter and it's going to load up my website actually, where it's going to load up the WordPress installation page. Alright, so now we have the WordPress installation page open. So depending on the language you speak, I speak English, so let's click on English. Alright, scroll down, click on continue here. Alright, so now it's going to ask you for database name, username, and password, and local database host. Now this is very, very crucial part, so please pay attention to this part of the video, because if you mix up anything here, it's not going to work out. So now the database name is basically web_db, which is what you named it to be. I'm just going to go ahead and just write that web_db. Alright, and username and password. So username is just going to be root, ROOT. Alright, now for the password, just leave it blank, and every other thing just leave it blank. Just use the database name, and the username should be root, always going to be root. Alright, and then click on submit, and that's it. Now I'm going to run the installation of WordPress on my computer. Alright, so it's going to ask me for a site title. I'll just call it web, and my username could be anything. I can just call it Sparky. That's the username. And for the password, I can leave it as is, but for the video, I'll just make it something very simple. Again, if you're making use of a simple password, remember this is on your system, right? It's not exposed to the cloud or anything, so there is no little threats of anyone hacking into it, right? Except someone actually takes the computer from your hand and looks at what you're doing. All right. So for the password, I'm just going to use something very basic like test. Then confirm user weak password, and then I'm going to put an email address here and install WordPress. Alright, that has been installed. I'm going to log in. Alright, so I'm going to log in. I'm just going to take this off and Sparky and put my password there, which was test, I believe. And so once I'm done with this, I will be able to access my WordPress dashboard and of course begin my development. And that's it. That's how you can install WordPress on your local computer and actually have your own website. So the next video would be going through step by step on how you can understand a WordPress and the folder structure and how to actually start building a website with WordPress. And I really hope you liked and enjoyed the video and you learned a thing or two. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much and have a wonderful day.